Russia and the Ukraine have sealed an energy deal that will stave off a new winter crisis. The neighbors who came close to civil war in summer have been at loggerheads over gas supply for months. The deal has been on, off, and on again. Jack Barton has been following the talks intensively and joins us now live from Brussels with the latest. Hi, Jack.
Well, we often hear the phrase marathon talks. This time the negotiations really did fit that bill. The talks went right through yesterday till 4 a.m. this morning local time. Then all the participants had a few hours sleep, were back just after dawn, and they negotiated all the way through again till around 11 p.m. local time. They just came out. Finally, a deal was done, a deal in which the price is set until next March, through the critical winter months. A price that is a compromise, an almost exact compromise between what Russia and Ukraine were initially asking. Perhaps more importantly, there is no cap on volumes. Initially, there was talk that there would be a cap, but Russia now says as long as Ukraine pays up front, it can have as much gas as it wants. So it's good news for Russia, which has been assured by Ukraine that it will be paid at least $3.1 billion of the country's outstanding gas bill by the end of the year. Good news for Ukraine, which will get its gas taps turned back on, but also good news for the European Union, which was fearing disruptions. And here's what the bloc's president, José Manuel Barroso, had to say just at that meeting.
The logic of cooperation and simple economic sense have prevailed. This is an important step for our shared energy security in the European continent. There is now no reason for people in Europe to stay cold this winter.
Now, of course, the gas does not get turned on immediately. It will first take Ukraine to make that initial first payment on its outstanding debt. We haven't been told exactly when that will be happening, but that will be when the gas flows resume.
Jack, you and I have talked about the expectation that there might be a longer-term deal that would have further de-escalated the situation.
No, I mean, we've seen these talks have dragged on for months. They've been so intensive, going between here and Berlin, back and forth. This is really all, as you say, about an interim deal, a package that will get Ukraine just through the winter. We have that fixed price and now the unlimited volumes. After that, there is a price that has been negotiated for post-March sales, but what we really haven't got is any talk about volumes. There is still some unsettled issues about when Ukraine will pay off its final bill. That gas bill, Russia estimates to be about $5.3 billion. Well, it's saying it will pay 3.1 by the end of the year. But still, that the rest of that bill is yet to be negotiated. There still are a number of stumbling blocks that could still trip up the existing deal. But in terms of after next winter, well, it's going to be back to the negotiating table. All parties are going to have to talk about where to go after March.
All right, a lot of questions still. Jack Barton, thank you very much for joining us at this late hour there from Brussels.